Hello my loves and welcome back to Blissful Joy. My name is Charlie. If you're new here, I'm so happy you're here. My purpose is to accelerate your conscious expansion, and on this channel I like to talk about all things the law of attraction, self-development, consciousness and so much more. Welcome to the second episode of Consciousness and Camomile, and today I'm going to be talking about a personal story, an experience I had many years ago. By now you've seen the first episode of Spiritual Sundays where I talked about signs that you've lived before. And I just wanted to share a story with you guys that I feel indicates my own past life. On this channel, you know I like to be vulnerable and authentic to myself and share with you all my own personal story. So grab your chamomile tea, awesome tea, any kind of tea, and let's get into this. Many years ago, when I was 15 years old, I used to hallucinate really badly, and I would have a lot of bad night terrors. This one night I woke up from dreaming and I saw a little girl sat on my bedroom floor. This was a common occurrence for me. I used to have a lot of similar experiences, but this one stayed with me to this very day. I'm turning 21 in July, and this has stayed with me ever since I was 15. So I woke up and I saw this really pretty little blonde girl wearing a yellowy, kind of flowery, summery dress, and I felt instantly calm in her presence. I felt calm and as if I knew her on a really deep level. And I asked her, "What are you doing on my floor?" And she didn't reply to me, she just looked at me. So I turned back round and I went to sleep. A few weeks later, I had the same experience. I woke up from sleep around 3 a.m. in the morning, and again there was this little blonde child, the same one from the last time. And this time I actually had a conversation with this child. Now, ever since then I haven't had her come back, but during this experience I asked her, "Who are you?" And she said, "Don't you remember me, mummy? I'm your daughter." And obviously my brain took a minute to be like, "Daughter, I'm 15, I've been told that I can't have children, I have PCOS, I'd only just been diagnosed like a few months before, so I've always been told you can't have children." And I since have found out that this is just an emotion within me that I need to heal if I ever do want to have a child, which I'm unsure about. And I asked her, "Okay, if I'm your mother, then who's your dad?" And she said to me, "You know my dad, but I mean, you will know my dad." And I was just like, and that's kind of where the conversation ended, and she never came back. But that experience stayed with me, And now that I've collected all the little bits and pieces together, I really do believe that this child was my daughter in another life. Like, she was my child. And reading between the lines of what she said to me means that in this life, my soul partner is here with me, and we had this child together in another life. So we are bound together in this life. It doesn't matter whether I choose to have kids or not in this life, but I genuinely do believe that I did. I felt this motherly, nurturing, kind of calm connection and feel for this child. And I guess this explains why whenever I hold a newborn, whenever I hold a baby, I cry, and I feel this sense of sadness, but also joy, because babies are just, they bring you joy, right? But I feel sad as well when I hold babies, and this is something that's always happened. Give me a baby, I will cry. It happens every single time. So not a very long video, but I just wanted to share this experience with my viewers because I have committed to being vulnerable and sharing my own stories on my channel. So I'm always interested in other people's thoughts. So, you know, leave a comment with your take from this little story. I'm really interested to read and discuss this topic with you. Happy healing, happy manifesting, and I'll see you in the next one.